Oh, hi. Hi, guys. Can you hear me? Okay, anyways, what happened? What are you doing? For all that, I might have to restart my, You know, I just realized there's no music. That's why it's quiet. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, that won't draw. That's an eraser. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Why do I always do that? Anyways, hi guys. Yeah, I'm starting a little early today because we're gonna have ribs for dinner and I want to eat them. Okay. I don't know why it always flashes like that. You know what? Actually, I have an idea. Give me a second. In the middle of nowhere, I'm like, I have an idea. What is it? Display capture? Yeah, there we go. No, that looks fine. Maybe that will change it. Yeah, I thought it was maybe because it was like a refresh thing. I don't know. I hear my cat behind me. I have gummies. I'm gonna eat gummies while I wait for my food. I'm hungry. Oh, hi, Kodo. Howdy, howdy. What did I do there? Okay. Are you doing this again? What are you doing? Wait, what the hell's wrong with my nib? Oh my god, maybe that's what's going on. How do I open this? Oh my god, how do I take the nibs out? Oh my god, the nib is like broken. Okay, I got the nib out. So where do I keep my rest of my nibs? I know. Oh, it's in my donut. That's where. I know that sounds weird, but so the little thingy that there we go. Nibs. My first time replacing a nib. Dang. Oh my god, though that nib is like shot, man. It's probably some of the issues. Okay, let's see. No? What'd you guys do? Who broke it? Who broke my Photoshop? It was just working. You saw. Aww. Okay, it's working again. I have no idea. Yeah. I'm guessing that was from earlier when I was playing around with the eraser. Because I didn't realize I was on the eraser tool. Okay. Anyways, yeah, my nib like literally was cracked. But I mean, I guess considering how long I've had this tablet now, that's the first nib I've had to replace. That's not bad. Because yeah, I got this tablet like, God, how long have I had him? It was before I moved. He's like 2-3 years old. His name is Virtue because he's a chonker. Also, by the way, my boss always laughs every time I say chonker. Like the one at the comic shop. I love how sloppy that is there. This is why I'm always like, yeah, don't use, I don't usually encourage other people to try to clear it. Oh, hi, Seth. Hi. Yeah, you can see my sketch is chaotic. Chaotic. Okay. That's a dog waving. I can see that. My eyes are terrible, guys. I'm gonna see. I might have to squish her face more. I don't know. I know part of it's not even gonna be shown because it's a mouse pad. So like, yeah, like a whole chunk of it's gonna be cut there. So maybe it'll look better. Too many fries will do what? Let me see pugs? Oh, or do you mean because she looks chunk? I don't know. Make you bad eyesight? But I had bad eyesight before I ate a lot of fries, so... Okay, there we go. Oops. Aren't carrots good for your eyes? That's why bunnies can see you so well when they're hunting. Cause yeah, it's like keratin or something. Helps with eyes. It's a shame it can't undo all the damage we have from just like, yeah, like why do human eyes deteriorate? Do animals technically deteriorate eyesight, but we just don't have any way to like figure this out? Like, does a dog need a pair of glasses? Inquiring minds want to know. Oops, I missed. I have seen some dogs in glasses, but not because they necessarily needed it. I mean, they may have, I don't know. And they were like, you know, goggles or whatever for driving. Or they were like dressed up as like business doggo. And there we go. I'm gonna eat my other pack of gummies. They're very small. I don't know about you, but once I gummies, I would like to eat them all. My God, have you guys ever had Albanese gummies? I know not all of you guys are local, so some of you guys may not have. But I don't know. Do they sell them outside of Indiana? I think so, right? The best kind, yes. Except for Wong can't have them because they have corn syrup. Okay, I'm gonna also, I think I don't like her replacement of her nose. Could help if I, once again, didn't... yeah, we should move the nose over more. Yeah, that should do it. I like it. It's very yummy. Good. The red kinds are my favorite, but the reds are always my favorite. And I mean all of them. Do they sell? But yeah, I mean, I know like even Strax sells them outside. I just wondered if like if you don't live in like Indiana or Illinois, do they still have them? Is it a national chain? You can't have any for 3 months. Why? What'd you do? I mean, not that Wong can ever have any, but still. It's sad. Those people are all tormenting you then. Doing a diet. Just get the like low calorie gummies, right? Aren't there like 0 calorie gummies? I don't know. My biggest thing is I need to sleep better, and it will help me with a lot of my health problems. Well, I mean, I'm not like, I know I'm not like overweight, but I'm also like, I would like to be a little thinner because I don't want to have to buy new pants. I'm still on that stage. But diets aren't necessarily a bad thing as long as you don't like push it. Guys, don't do the cold turkey stuff, like stop stuff. That's not good for you. No cheese, no snack. What? Wait. What are you eating then? Oh, are you eating vegetables? Okay, okay. What? But don't you need some proteins? Are you getting enough proteins? I know, I'm like, let's go all like nutritionist. Yes? Oh, okay. As long as you are. Because, yeah, a lot of diets will remove protein and that can be a problem. But yeah, adding a lot of like green leafy vegetables to your diet is always a good thing anyways. So even if you're not on a diet, it's a good thing to add. Soy protein shake. Oh, that sounds disgusting. I just eat a lot more vegetables and, well, thank you for the raid! Thank you! Hi, Fire! Raid! Tastes good. Okay, that's good. I also know that like, a lot of people will talk about keto. If you guys don't know what the keto diet is, it's basically you eliminate like every single carb, but you also eliminate like a lot of other things. And so you pretty much primarily rely on meat. But the problem with that is the long-term effects have shown that it actually can really badly damage your kidney. So even nutritionists would recommend that you do it in small bursts. Because yeah, it will give you more energy and give you more muscle tone, but in the long run it can like destroy your kidneys. So you gotta be careful. The Mediterranean diet, I don't know if that's still a thing, but when it basically was similar to keto, it just added a lot more vegetables. Because yeah, keto doesn't really have a lot of vegetables. Or at least I guess some of the people I know doing keto don't eat enough vegetables. Like I see their diets and I'm like, how are you guys alive? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna just keep giving her a nose job. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't like how it came out. You know how it is. Obviously, though, regards to any diet, make sure you always, talk to somebody who should hopefully know what they're doing. Yeah. God damn it, Dad. He's cooking my ribs right now. I feel like I need to like put a warning on here, but no, I actually did, Dad, I did actually bonk long for the other one, during an Oculus Soul stream. So I literally, went and, I wasn't actually, it was a Saturday stream, last Saturday. So, but yes, I owe you another bonk. Everyone laughs, but yeah, I brought down a chicken and hit him with it when I went to go do something downstairs before I started my Phasma stream with, Toifu. For her birthday. Yeah, no veggies is not good. That's why I was like, what are you doing, dude? I don't know. I guess to me, I like veggies too. I like fruits and veggies, but I do understand that fruits contain a lot of natural sugar, which can be a problem. But also my favorite kind of veggies tend to be the green leafies, like Brussels sprouts and spinach and broccoli. So I'm okay eating those. Okay, that I can do. Oh, actually my back and shoulders are really sore today. I'm still feeling it from vacuuming half my house on a... I just raised part of her nose. Ooh. Words. Sunday? Yeah. Let's see. That definitely, I think the placement looks better. What do you guys think? Do you think it's still too small though? Her mouth is okay being small. Because she'll be blowing bubblegum, so. It's probably still a little too small, I think, though. That looks better, I think, now. She looks a little less, like, weird. I think that nose is too small, though. Like, I don't want to make it too big, but... Yeah, our house is, big. So, it's not even that it's necessarily, like, big. I guess it's more like the arrangement of stuff makes it complicated. So, yeah, I did half the house and Wong did the other half, but, at least today, or it wasn't, yeah, that actually looks better. It wasn't like, blah, 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 like so we have it like a schedule so we know when to do chores. But yeah, it's just, ugh. I'm still not, 100% with my health and stuff. So I have a lot of back issues. I have a lot of leg issues. But yeah, I was so tired of it. I was like, oh, I need to clean the house. I hate it. So I just kind of like stepped over, even though Wong was like, oh, you just wait, I'll do it. And I'm like, no, I must. Because yeah, it's really hard doing it all yourself. So I'm like, the least I can do is some of it. Yeah. But yeah, we also mop, the mopping is easier for me because we have one of those, what do you call them? Swiffers? The Swiffer, like what? It's not actually Swiffer, but it's another brand that's basically the kin of it, like the equivalent of it. It's 1.0, I think? It's the wood one. Because we have two. We have one for the wood floors and one for the tile floors. And obviously we have carpet too, so I vacuumed the tile and the wood though too. I vacuum it all. But yeah, I like them because like the ones we have are the ones that like squirt out too. So you like pull the handle and you like squish it, you squirt the water, the fluid out, and then you can mop it. And I like that. That to me is a very, very useful. It makes it a lot easier to mop and stuff because yeah, you don't have to sit there and like drag a bucket around, and you don't have to like constantly wring out the mop and worry about cleaning the water. And yeah, a steam mop. Oh, how does that one work? Does it like, don't tell me it uses steam. I got that. But so it just doesn't have, is it more like a, kind of like, my first thought was like ironing, but that doesn't make sense. Guys, I'm always failing words. You know how I am. But yeah, we have to use, because we have actual wood floors, like real wood in part of the house. And then we have, what are they called? And then we just have tile, ceramic tile or whatever. It's nice tile though. Similar to the Swiffer, really. Oh, so it like squirts out. You like squirt it out, or does it auto squirt? In our case, we have to manually do it, but I don't mind. Yeah, I think that looks a little more natural. I don't know. I might actually, this is me. She might end up with her nose redone a gazillion times. I know at work I got at the comic shop I got my boss to get me a Swiffer. Unfortunately only the dry one, but it still helps. Or like the old school, because we used to have the old school one at the old rental where you just like attach the wet cloth to it, but it still works really well, and it's nice. Have you ever noticed though, like old linoleum, is that what it is? Linoleum tile floors or whatever, they always just seem to be scuzzy no matter what you do. I know at the rental, it really bothered me because like, it always felt like sticky, like ever since we had moved in. Because actually, when we had moved in, Wong's mom and I spent like, God, we spent so much time trying to like scrub the floors like on our hands and knees, and we still couldn't get it to not feel sticky. And I was like, I have no idea. But after like all those years of mopping it, it finally was feeling less sticky when we moved out, but it's still, I was just like, I don't ever want to deal with it. Linoleum has a washable cover and it steams when the handle is, oh, so yeah, oh, okay, cool. So it is kind of like the mop is ironing the cloth on it, I guess. Yeah, we have there's not like a cover on ours. You have to like put a cloth pad on it. But yeah, those are washable. And we have multiples anyways, but yeah, they are washable. That's interesting. Is it better for certain kinds of floor than others? Is that maybe why? Because I know sometimes certain materials, like I know for instance, you know, we could probably use the wood stuff on the tile with no problem, but not vice versa. Standard. I don't know if the heat would be bad. Yeah, I was gonna say I would assume not to use it on real wood. I just didn't know if there was like a specific type of carpet or even like yeah, like some kind of compressed wood or particle board, you know, like plastic. What is it like wood tile? It's like plastic. That's what my parents have. Laminate, that's the word. I didn't know if it was like better for one of those or another. I don't know, I'm just curious. Like I know even with doing the wash or the wash and stuff, because I usually handle a lot of the wash here by choice, not because I'm doing Wong's cooking anyways. Wong does a lot of the cooking. I tend to do a lot of like the laundry stuff. Works great on vinyl. Okay, cool. But yeah, I have my winter jacket was dry clean only, but obviously if you guys have know anything about snow, with snow comes salt, which means salt sticks to like everything, and I have a black winter coat. So yeah, no, it was like stained. Like it looked, I don't know, it looked like my coat was doing crack or something. It was all covered in salt and it just looked really nasty. So I actually steam cleaned it. That's not what I want to say. Dry cleaned it a couple weeks back. Oh my god, my cat is making his disgusting noise again. But yeah, I made it on, or I did it with our own dryer though, because yeah, there's like, what is it, like wood, I think is it, maybe? There's like these little like steaming bags or what, like cloths you put in there, and you just do it with a normal dryer. It's nice. I might have to move the headband up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, at least it's not like it's one of those like, I don't know, what is it, like I don't know, like plasticky feeling coats. Standard winter fare. I don't know, I got it at oh no, that one actually is a different one than I was thinking. I was like, right, I've already updated my coat. I got it from, what is it, something North? I don't know, it's some Canadian brand for their winters, and for like they have like a whole set of like Winter Olympics and skiing gear. But when I was trying to figure out what kind of winter jacket I wanted, I was looking around on like, you know, different places. I ended up buying it through Amazon. But one of the things that literally the reason I did it is somebody on there reviewed it for Chicago weather. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's all I needed. Somebody to know. And like, nope, it keeps me warm in Chicago. Or like, do you want to come on my lap? My cat's here. Brad, are you coming? Hi. Hey, baby. Come on. But yeah, it took all the salt stains out though. So I was pretty happy with that. It was really easy too. And obviously it didn't actually get it wet because you only put it in the dryer. You don't put it in the wash at all. Hi, baby. I mean, I'm covered in cat fur all the time, so yeah, like no. If you're gonna like, well, because yeah, I live close enough to Chicago. I just use Chicago as the source. Yeah, our winters can get pretty bad here. I mean, I'm guessing like, I can't confirm this, but I would assume parts of Canada, especially further north, would get colder than here because we're not even the most northern point of the US. So obviously, what is it? Michigan would probably get colder. Wisconsin too. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count. Hi. Yeah, I know you're there. Minnesota's colder? Oh, that makes sense, yeah. It's still so weird to think that in Arizona, like, you can go skiing and then, like, you drive off the mountain and you're like, voila, it's dry heat and it's so hot. Oh, hi. Arata is nuzzling the microphone. Sorry if you guys heard that. Not really. Oh, he's being a sweetie. Yeah? You want to say something to your adoring fans, Arata? Arata, Emma? Oh, no, he's nuzzling me. In case you hadn't noticed, my cat is totally spoiled. Meow. There's a message for you, Arata. He's purring. He's not a really loud purrer, though. Kana's the really loud one. You gotta spoil your pets, even if they're not kitters. I mean, I'm personally a cat person, but I like dogs and I like other animals. Spiders, lizards. I'm not a big, huge fan of birds because, I don't know, I've just had really bad luck with them when I was growing up. We had birds as pets. But with that said, you should spoil your birders. What else can you have as pets nowadays? Hamsters, guinea pigs? We had turtles growing up. We had fish, but I never liked them. They smelled so awful. I mean, yeah, with our turtles, we had 3 out of the 4 Ninja Turtles. Technically, we had the 4th. But I brought it. So we had it, like, growing up, we lived right near a duck pond. I think that should be pretty self-explanatory if you're not familiar with it. But basically, you see them a lot. They're little small, like, a lot of times they're actually man-made, like lakes or ponds. They're ponds, so they're not too big. And a lot of times they're called duck ponds because, you know, ducks like them. That's pretty much it. Nothing exciting. So yeah, but yeah, we grew up with like a little pond at the how would you explain a subdivision to somebody who doesn't know what a subdivision is? Bearded dragons. Oh, bearded dragons are cool. Yeah, I'm not like, in my case, I like all pets. I wanted a ferret ferret. Ferret is the Pokemon, right? And ferret is the animal. I wanted one of those for a while. The weaselin. I really like ermines though, so AK stouts. But yeah, so yeah, we had a duck pond growing up in our subdivision. I'm not quite sure how to. So a subdivision, I guess the best way. I don't really know 100% how to explain it, but from like what I'm thinking of is basically it's like a little neighborhood that's kind of unto itself. It's not super big, and it kind of like circles around and then just like goes back to itself. So does that make any sense? So it's like, yeah, it's like just like in our case, our subdivision was like a circle. I'm guessing like some of them are more square. Actually, ours is really kind of weird. It's like, it was like, okay, so here is the duck pond. So there's a road here. You can go here. Then there's an exit over here. It's a road. Right, that road would go like right there. But then it keeps circling around to the other side of the duck pond. Let's see. Yeah, it would circle around, yeah, like that. But then there's, of course, like little, like, what are they, cul-de-sacs or whatever off of it. I think we have like 2, maybe 3. So yeah, like it was like that. Anyways, so yeah, it's like kind of like a closed off little neighborhood. No, like it's not gated or anything, so it's not like that kind of crazy. But yeah, so we would have to pass the duck pond to our school was on that end of it, so that was like the main entrance. The secondary entrance was like off onto a small busy highway. So, but yeah, so anyways, with the duck pond, that's where we got a lot of our turtles, is we would just catch them there. And I don't know if it was like summer or what, but there was one time because my sisters weren't with me, so I don't know. But yeah, I brought a turtle home from it, and I was like, let's keep this one because we don't have the last turtle, like the Ninja Turtle. We need one more so we can have them all. I didn't realize it was a snapping turtle, and somehow I managed to get it like all the way. So we lived right near that secondary entrance. So I somehow managed to get it all the way from the duck pond past that secondary entrance to my house. And without it biting me, even though it's a snapping turtle. And as they sound, yep, they snap. Chomp, chomp, chomp. They chomp you. So yeah, I did that. And, you know, as soon as I handed it to my mother, it bit her. Hi, kitten. But yeah, so that was that. My mom was like, "Oh, why'd you bring home a snapping turtle?" Like, but we didn't have one. We need another turtle. I mean, I was like 6, 7. I couldn't tell the difference. Yeah, you remember back when it was safe to like go out on your own? I mean, like I said, though, yeah, I don't really know what, like, how would you like describe it? So I remember even when I was in Japan, trying to explain it to my host mother was hard. Let me see if I can find the definition. Subdivision definition. Wow. An area of land divided into plots for sale. Oh, interesting. Australia and New Zealand also use that term, as well as Canada. Oh, so maybe what it comes down to is, I guess, somebody owns that? Yeah, it kind of makes it sound like it's a plot of land that some guy owns and is like, okay, you guys can live on it, so we'll do it down. I mean, I guess in this case, it would be specifically... What are you doing again? I guess in this case, I'm wondering if it's specifically like the city owns it or whatever. But yeah, that's weird. I actually did not realize other places used that term. Because yeah, I knew it really wasn't a term in Japan, so I just ended up using like neighborhood. But it's not like, yeah, to us a neighborhood is a different thing. It's a weird term. I also feel like even within the US, they probably don't have subdivisions all over the place. I know it says, according to what I just found, it also says North America. So that should, in theory, include Mexico and Canada. But I don't think I've ever heard anybody in Mexico. Not that I really have talked to a lot of people from Mexico, but I don't even think I've ever heard anyone use that term in from the few I do know. I could be wrong. And then even with Canada, I don't know that many, but once again, I can't think of that. That seems more likely to be used up there, though. But Australia and New Zealand was surprising. They are built via buying a farmland and splitting it. Yeah, so I mean, I guess in theory, yeah, that's pretty much the same. So are all subdivisions on farmland then? I definitely know ours was. Because, yeah, you know how there's like, well, I was going to say, I don't know if other countries also have this superstition, or maybe it's just a Midwest thing. Have you guys ever heard of or seen the movie Poltergeist? Basically, it's, yeah, people move into a house and find out it was built on like Indian burial land or whatever, so it's haunted. Ooh, spooky. It was farmland quite often, okay. But yeah, so kind of like that's a big joke, I guess. Maybe it's just out in like suburban areas, maybe even suburban and rural. I don't think you see that probably a lot in cities, but I could be wrong. But yeah, we always joke that, you know, especially after that movie, we're like, what is, you know, everyone's like, oh man, my house is built on this particular thing, or woo, and we're like, ours was built on corn, haunted corn. Although actually, soy is the biggest product of Indiana. That's not exactly exciting, but there you go. Now you know something totally random that you'll never find useful. I always thought Indiana was corn too, but I mean, I live here. Children of the Corn. We did have a poster of that in our bedroom, but it wasn't actually out on display. It was in our closet, and it got posed up against the inner wall. So one time my little sister was looking for something, and she just looked up and saw the poster there against the back wall and screamed. It was great. We were all really young. I never was bothered by that movie. I think it seemed too, I don't know, I was gonna say too fictional, but I don't think a single horror movie has seemed that realistic to me, including the ones that are supposedly based off of true stories. Because obviously they over dramatize them for media. And I was watching a Netflix series not that long ago that was like based on a real story or whatever. So I decided to do research on it, and it was, or well, to read up on the story it was based off of. And it turned out it was that study done in like the 60s, I think, with nurture versus nature with psychology, where they separated triplets or whatever. And so it wasn't actually like legit. It was using that as a springboard, but it wasn't based on like actually based on a real specific story for that. It was just based off of that. What are you talking about? Are you saying that you've been chased with a chainsaw? Okay, I've only done that once. Sledgehammer, on the other hand, I've done that more. A lot when I lived at home. With my parents, I should say. 1, 2, 3. You saying you guys have never chased somebody with a sledgehammer? I don't know, that one, it's just not. That's probably better, right? Yeah, it's a little. Oh my gosh, I still remember too when we decided to pull the swing set down in the backyard because obviously we're all grown. My mother literally handed me the sledgehammer and said, "Go nuts." It wouldn't come apart though with the normal just like unscrewing it. It was so rusted and stuff. It was an old ass thing. Also, why do they why is Cocaine Bear a movie? I don't know. I feel like it's, oh, bye cat. It'll probably be something that like maybe when I have like some weird friends over we'll watch, but I can't see actually spending money on it. And yet people did. That's okay though. I would like to say that I'm not trying to offend you. I don't understand it, but that does not mean you cannot enjoy it. I don't know if there's any real, well, I mean, besides like the Marvel movies, I don't think there's any real movies I'm that excited about. And even those, I'm not as excited as I was. Because yeah, obviously when the MCU was new and we were still getting a lot of stuff. But at this point, you know, it's kind of like a change of the guards. Oh my god, the pork smells so good. I smell it from up here. Love it, Tina. Watching Ozark recently. I know that's a really random one, but after watching, ironically, after watching Arrested Development, we were curious because we ended up, well, we had realized we missed, we watched Murderville, but we missed the holiday episode, and I'm kind of glad we waited to watch it by complete accident because it definitely has more of a feeling when you realize, you know, it's multiple actors from Arrested Development in it together for that episode. So that was pretty fun. Yeah, we were like, okay, we decided to, Ozark had some good reviews and stuff, and we're like, I didn't realize the guy who played Michael Bluth also stars in that one, but he also like wrote part of it. The American Kaiju, isn't that already a thing or no? I mean, the concept of kaiju doesn't have to be limited. What would be the American Kaiju? Would it just be like somebody who ate too many hamburgers? So it'd just be like a white person? As a white person, I'm allowed to say that, guys. I can make fun of the white people. Or do you have like a specific thing? Oh, so like the bee Crackhen. What? Is that a real thing? Are you just like, wait, are all these movies or some of these like not? So it'd be like a versus or whatever then, I guess, of all these weird Murka. Now, if you want to see a crazy movie that I have no reason to recommend and it's not good in any way, shape, or form, but I laughed the whole time, check out Velocipaster. Myth gator was something that happened. Wait, so a gator got... Well, I guess it's Florida. Wait, I'm guessing that happened in Florida. That sounds like something that would happen in Florida. Oh, Florida. Yeah, guys, those memes about Florida, that's pretty much true. I should say if you're a resident of certain areas, but I don't know what it is about Florida. What is in the water, man? Kraken is a funny... Oh, okay, it's just a picture. My god, there was a comic. I don't know if it's still going on. It was called Florida Man. This is just, we're like, when it came in, me and my boss were like, why? Why is this a thing? At the comic shop, we look at comics and shake our head a lot. Wait, Cocaine Bear actually was based off of something? I just thought it was somebody being weird. That's interesting. Who gave Winnie the Pooh the crack? Actually, there is that Winnie the Pooh horror movie for some weird forsaken reason coming. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 eyelashes. Why'd I give you so many, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? I'm gonna go back there. Oops, I like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A duffel bag was chucked out of a... Wait. Who the hell is throwing cocaine out of a plane? Hi, Taifu! I would offer to do your hair and makeup, but I don't think you're trying to go for the circus look. Or scars. I can do some nice scar makeup on you. Yeah, I didn't actually realize that one was based off something too. Waterproof makeup. Are you planning on crying? They sell a lot of waterproof makeup though, right? Oh, you know what? That makes more sense. I just expected you to be like, oh, gross sobbing. You promised us cheaper insurance. What is that called? No, you promised us a deduction on our taxes. Yeah, no, I wouldn't trust myself doing makeup. Hair, no either. I can do okay, but I couldn't do like the fancy updo styles you really need for that kind of setting. Well, I mean, just because you can do it doesn't mean you should have to. But yeah, I mean, part of the charm of a wedding, isn't it, to like have somebody else do that stuff for you? I'm not a big fan of other people touching my hair, but I would go to a salonist for my wedding because I don't want to. I have that. I think I showed you the style before twice by one, but yeah. I just remember thinking back to that. I'm remembering the time my little sister for prom went to one of the beauty schools near us. Yeah, I think I need to do something with that headband though. Because her eyebrow is going to be way too weird. But yeah, they did such a... It didn't look bad, but it wasn't actually very good. And they didn't like realize that until later when she tried, you know, when she tried to undo it all and it was just like tangled mess. So I'm definitely not doing that. I'll have to like look into salons and stuff too. What? Yeah. Now it's time for me to draw the eyebrow a gazillion times. Actually, that one didn't go too bad. Oh, I don't like it. Okay, so yeah, this right here is a problem because it's too low. Well, okay, first off, let's bring that up. I also feel like doing something like that's got to be a lot of pressure on the person doing it too. But I guess if they're professionals and they're good at it, it's... Yeah, but that's why I'm like, I feel like you'd never want to ask a friend to do like something like that. Says the girl who asked a friend to make her wedding dress. Oh my god, bot. You were just dropping all my links right in a row. Have you guys funded my Kickstarter yet? This is actually one of the rewards for it. This is the Oppai pad. Oppai! No, not at all. Move you up here. But he is pro? Wait, who's pro? Eh? Dare ga pro? Who's pro? Oh, the guy asked. Oh my god, sorry. Yes, he is. I'm also. I feel like because I'm doing it so casual, that I hope I'm not. I hope it's less pressure than it would be. God, this weather is messing with me. Because we've had like up and down and rainy and dry. Did you guys know Midwest has 2 seasons? Winter and construction. I swear I'm not sick, guys. It's just my allergies. I did take my allergy pill, I think, too. My yet another allergy pill. Oh my god, the ribs smell so good from up here. Like she's so... I'm definitely hungry. Nothing exciting happened today at the comic shop. I got all my work done for the week already, though, again. I'm really bad at that. Which I guess is okay. I just find other things to do. Okay. So that's probably... maybe I can make it a little higher. Yeah, let's try this. We'll kind of curve it more, maybe. You thought we were nice and casual? Yeah. I don't know, though. I guess it's going to be different for everyone, too. Some people are going to handle it better than others anyways. I don't know. I look at some of the stuff people are doing for weddings. I'm like, oh, it's terrifying. But also at the same time, I mean, I understand. It's a big day. I'm actually always like reading about some of these stories, like reading some people or talking to people about weddings. I'm always surprised how many times it's like only the bride has any say in this stuff too. I'm like, dude, why would the groom not say something? Unless, of course, the bride is a bridezilla. If any of my friends are a bridezilla, I murder them. I'm sorry, guys. It's all I can. That's all. But I gotta do. That's right, Twife. I'm coming for you. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, but he is helping with some of it, right? Though, like, even if you may have been like, okay, I'm thinking this, it's like he's at least helping with calls and stuff. I almost was. I mean, I don't. That is stressful. That sucks though. 2 in a row, man. Is like that a really big time for a wedding or something? Is there like, why is it on you? Oh, really? He's not making any of the calls except for photography? Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm thinking about, like, I don't really know hairdressers or salonists or anything normally, but I do follow one actually that I met in person when I got my hair done. It wasn't when I had that red streak in my hair. She didn't actually do my hair. But she helped with a kitten. Her name is Megan Perez. So it's Hair by Megan Perez, I think is what her like social media handle is. Her stuff is gorgeous though, and she's really friendly and really seems to know her stuff. And she's really good at like the curl look too. So maybe that would be like for me. But she's in Illinois, so I don't know. I was like, I actually thought of somebody. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm probably just gonna find somebody local though that's reasonable. I don't want anything fancy. Oh my god, she's almost got a unibrow. You're right. I didn't even think about that because a lot of people probably only do one or the other, right? Ma'am, I don't know how this works. You're gonna have to teach me. Don't worry. When it's time for my wedding planning, I can ask you all the questions. No. You are a bridesmaid, yeah. Don't worry. Most of it gets to fall on Kitten, though, because she's the maid of honor. She's taking the brunt. Nah, I'm not super worried. I don't know if I even care about, like, the tradition of us all going and, like, doing the wedding, like, the bridey stuff together. I mean, it's, like, in some regards, it'd be cool, but also at the same time, I'm like, I don't really care if we have a look. Like, let's just have fun. Just get our taxes, get our, deductible on our taxes. We are doing medieval times. I am okay with that. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fair. One of the main reasons I have both my sisters, like, obviously, Kitten I am close enough with, but for my little sister, it's like, not that we're like, oh, how dare she, but I don't see her that often because she lives in Florida. She is becoming Florida man. But no, I'm like, I just felt like because she had me as the maid of honor in hers, and, you know, in both cases, like in hers, it was just me and Kitten as her bridesmaids, but and even in when Kitten was trying that weird thing, I won't go into too much detail, but yeah, I was a bridesmaid in that too, so I feel like that's okay. But I mean, I don't think everyone should be required to have a sibling either, because not everyone is that close with their siblings. It also is kind of weird sometimes where somebody's like, oh, well, you know, I'm gonna have you be it even though I don't know you. Like, in your case, you know your future sister-in-law. She seems like a fun person. But yeah, I know somewhere they're just like, will randomly have, like, I don't know, it seems weird. It's like, I don't even know you, but we're having you as a bridesmaid or whatever. I was the best man in a wedding. That was fun. But yeah, I don't think gender really matters either. If your best friend or a good friend of yours is, you know, if you're male and they're female or vice versa, like, what the heck? Just have them, I don't think. But I know one of the biggest problems I was having when I was thinking of things is the fact that I would, if I were to really like put everybody that I put on that same level in the bridal party, I would probably have more people in the bridal party than guests. So You know. It's like, ah, where's the wedding? Ah, this is the wedding. I am curious though, is it like is it only like a Western thing to like think about a wedding like as a kid even, or like have it pushed on you so much that you like feel like you have to have it started planning it even before like you've met somebody you're gonna marry? And also, is it only girls who do that, or do guys do that too? I know the whole thing, especially in Japan, like the whole concept of like the June bride thing or whatever is a Western thing that came over. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with somebody like regardless of their gender. I think it's something, you know, if you want it, you should be happy about it. If you don't want it, don't worry. It doesn't matter. All it really is a tax thing, right? Well, I guess it also was it estate stuff like wills, and then also like any children or stuff like that. That's right, Arata. He's my child, guys. He looks just like me, I swear. I definitely feel like more and more nowadays the people like they still make a lot of big deal on it for social, for like media and stuff, and then even society tells you that you should be, but I feel like less people are making a big deal of it. Maybe it's just the people I know. You know, they're not having a wedding or not even necessarily doing something super plain, but at the same time, I don't feel like anybody I personally know is going to be dropping like $40,000 on a wedding. At least I hope not. I could be wrong. Wait, what is the average price of a wedding in America? Does anybody know? Also, like, I could die for that much. Get a casket and everything. Isn't that wild though to think there's like that much money involved in it? 'Cause yeah, you could buy like buy a car, or put a down payment on a house. Like, my gosh. We make such a show of it over here. Do people still do dowries in US at all, or is that only another culture thing too? I want a goat. And what about prenups? Is that like a standard, or is that just like a... I'm sorry guys, I don't really know all this stuff, so... Thoughts, concerns. 28K, whoa! What the hell? Dude! Really, that's the average? Oh my god. God, I'd like to have that kind of money. I mean, I'm guessing that a lot of it goes on to like credit card debt, and also obviously like, I think a lot of, parents make like a wedding fund for their kid, or at least have money set aside for it if they can. But I don't know. That's just crazy. $28,000? My god. That seems like such a waste. But I guess I guess because it's something that doesn't have the same meaning to me as other people, yeah, I'd rather spend that kind of money on like a new car or a vacation. Well, actually, I'd like to stick it in the savings. Technically, I am negative in my bank account right now by about $120. It's because stuff hasn't fully cleared yet, so it looks really bad, and I'm kind of panicking, but I'm trying to low-key not panic. But yes, yeah. You know how it is, paying bills off. This is how it works. Yay! Whoops, you left. Where'd you go? Did you bring me back fries? It's okay, Twaifu. You do what you need to do, okay? How dare you not pay attention to me and be a responsible adult now. But they aren't calculating... Oh, yeah. Well, even... Do you... Yeah, how much does a wedding planner cost, though? Yeah, my wedding is going to be basically a backyard wedding. So... God, the rental fee is expensive. I'm kidding, guys. It's going to be in my backyard. We live right along a forest edge, so I'll make it work. Let's see, how does that look? I want to fix that eyebrow a bit. Well, I feel like, no, that's probably, most people probably, it's once again, it's because growing up, we're told, oh, if you're not doing it this way, you're not doing it right, even though it's not true. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think, yeah, even now, I've got friends, both Twaifu and Kupo Kohaku are getting married this year, and I don't think either of them is using a wedding planner. I mean, I can confirm Twaifu is not. I cannot confirm Kohaku is not, but I don't believe she is. And yeah, even thinking back to like all the weddings I've been to, like even when my little sister got married, she was married for like 7 months. It was a weird thing. 6K for the wedding planner? Damn. Maybe I should be planning weddings. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I know venue rental can get all expensive depending on what's going on, especially if they're like doing the catering and stuff too. And I also feel like some people have way too many people at their wedding. Why do you need 300 people? That seems like immense. Do you even know 300 people? But I do know that in some cases it's like the families are like, especially if they're putting any money towards it, or like, oh, you need to invite your great aunt or whatever, and you know, like, I don't even know this person. Gosh. Oh my god. 8K and above? Whoa. Yeah, now that I think about it, when we were talking to Kohaku about some of the venues she was looking at, I was like really shocked at the price. But yeah, I don't really know all this stuff. I mean, honestly, 2K seems about like, I know it's a lot of money, but that also seems like the amount you expect to pay for like even like a conference or something. So, and there's the only difference is a lot of these that are that you know, they are do a lot of them decorate for you, or do you have to like not, I'm not talking like table decorations, but like wall decor. Do they put like fancy chandeliers and tablecloths on for you, or do you got to do all that stuff? Oh, that's good. Well, I was gonna say in your case, yeah, your venue is very nice. I know what your venue is like. And I saw it under construction and I thought it was nice. Our venue comes with yellow jackets. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, yeah, I just was like, I don't know if some of these more expensive ones, if they include some of that stuff in the price too. Maybe that's part of it. That looks better, I think. I actually know some friends who just did like the Justice of the Peace thing or whatever, like just a courthouse wedding kind of thing. I mean, I know in Aranave's case, she didn't even want to do a reception, but her, like the family or whatever, like the parents and everything pushed for it, so. What's up? Oh, I can get off. We're ready? Time for food? Yay! Okay, it's food time, guys. It's food time! Oh, I'm gonna come downstairs and eat. Thank you. I didn't hear you. I was watching Line to see if you messaged me. Sorry. Alright, guys. So, yeah, I still got some... You heard Arata? Eh? He's sleeping. He was here earlier, though. Alright, let me go ahead and... find somebody to raid really quick. I'm gonna get off and eat these ribs that smell so good, and I haven't even eaten them yet. I'm very excited. Just been smelling them cook. Who do we wanna... What is people... Hum? Like Hamtaro? Oh my god, what was that? Dude, you're too slow. Oh my god. I'm gonna owe you 2 now. He's already gone. Alright, well, let's see if we can raid this person. They're playing a Hamtaro game. Oh, I can't spell raid. Oh, okay, it's letting me. Alright, so this, so Dreamy Tube Hair is going to be, they're doing, charity stuff for the Trevor Project, so that's pretty cool. You tried. Yeah, I'll try to get you on a later stream, so just keep reminding me that or say you paid for them, okay? Or redeemed them, so I don't forget, in case I do. You don't have to do more points to do them, you just need to be like, hey man, my points, where's my chicken? Alright, come on guys, let's go raid. Thank you for coming, I'm gonna go eat, bye-bye.